Hello, Capnado. Hello. Hello, right back at you. How are you doing? How is your day? Or night for you now? Is it night? It's early morning, right? Something like that. It's morning, yeah. You had a hell of a sleep. Is that a good hell of a sleep or a bad hell of a sleep? A good one. Fantastic, man. It's amazing how we just feel so much better when we get good sleep. I was commenting about that to my wife last week. I was just in a great mood. She was all like, what's up with you? I said, I got some sleep. Yeah, I bet. So how many hours sleep did you get? Yeah, that's awesome. I always need, I mean, I can get by on like 5 hours. Sometimes I can even make do with 4 hours. I typically get 6 to 7 hours, but I always feel better if I get 8 or more. Two to six, yeah. Out of choice, or is that just sort of your sleeping habits? And when I say choice, like I choose to stay up late, I choose to, but I don't have insomnia or anything. You got any insomnia going on, or you choose your schedule? You gonna do any drawing today? I wonder if Tavastri's here. He usually gets here pretty quick. Nope, not yet. I forget who draws and who doesn't, so I couldn't remember if you draw. So I asked you if you drew anything today, or plan on drawing anything today. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, what time is it for you? Are you 9 hours ahead? Is that what it was? So it like 10:30 for you? Yeah, 10:44. Yep. See, I got a memory. I can remember some things. Surprisingly, surprise myself sometimes. I doubt my memory. I try to remember, everyone's story and what they tell me and stuff, but, it's pretty challenging. So when I remember something, I feel good about that. Wow, that must be cool. When I was younger, I had a very good memory. And not so much anymore. It's still fine, but nothing like it used to be. Yeah, I'm horrible with names. I've always been that way. Even when I try to grow up and remember, right? Be polite, remember people's names. It takes me a while. It takes me a while. And I forget names easily, quickly. So, not me, man. I think because I'm always filling my brain with new things, so it doesn't retain the old things, maybe. That's my excuse. Did you really? For how long? Split second? Yeah. I know one thing that I can never remember now, but I think it's more of a choice, not so much a memory loss thing, as I never remember my birthday. I just know I'm 50 something, and I always have to ask my wife because I just don't remember anymore. It's kind of like, I don't know, maybe I don't want to remember. That's funny though, right? Because you're nervous and someone asks your name and you blank out and you're like, oh my God, I thought that only happens in movies. But I really had a brain fart. So was it a girl or a person in a position of authority that made you nervous? See? That's good. I hope she was impressed. So was she impressed, or did she just think you were silly? Yeah, what a shame, huh? It's like, girl, you should be impressed. You short-circuited my brain. What does that tell you? I bet everyone thinks I'm weird. They just don't tell me. That looks cool. That doesn't. Oh, thanks for that. Yeah. I know I can trust on you. Heck yeah, if you were weird, I would let you know. All right. See you when you get back. Catastic. A rate of 13. That's cool. I still jump when I hear that noise. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Kat, you've been on this whole time, huh? That was one long ass stream. Yeah, some sleep lurkers. I bet. Hello, Moody. Hello, IP. Moody Vixen. I'll be careful with you. So I draw D&D monsters and creatures and stuff like that. So the focus... Moody Vixen is following. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I'm a wise man. I have plenty of experience, so I know when to be careful. Hey, Bob, how you doing? So this is the star right here. Let me do this. There. I want to hold on. Now it's kind of working. Oh, this guy right here. So he's the star. Violetfungus. So he's the main piece. Thank you, Moody. Thank you very much. Oh, Bob, I bet was with Kat, wasn't he? Look at that. I had 19 people, then 12 people. Poof, just like that. Oh, wow, that's cool. So which game is best in VR? Wow, did I pick that color? I don't remember picking that color. Colors are not final. They're just in there until I decide they're final. I want to do Beat Saber. Cool. Oops. Excuse me. Is it hard to get used to? Oh, cool. So Moody Vixen, I think that's for me, right? How long have I been working on this one? I work on all my pictures somewhere between 10 and 20 hours, scattered over a week or two. I don't get to draw as much as I wanted to, and I'm actually trying to speed up. Not so much today, but overall. I'd like to get all my drawings done, full color drawings done in about 10 hours. So I have to get a lot quicker. See, the cap's back. Moody Vixen. I love that name. That's like an enticing name, but a scary name all at the same time. You're all over the place, like in how much time you take on each of your art pieces, or is that what you mean? Yeah, I bet. I totally understand. That's one of the big reasons why I came to Twitch. I was a lurker for a couple weeks and then decided to do it myself. And the great thing is, you know, because of Twitch, I draw way more than I would have. So that's why I'm here. I'm not quite sure that answered the question. Oh, you were saying about commissions. Yeah, if I had more commissions, I'd be drawing more time too. Because commissions are serious stuff. Got to get those things done. Yeah, I used to be horrible in that I would only sketch out stuff. I would never do finished art. So, I did it again. I was at the wrong button. So that's the other thing about getting on Twitch is I said, you know, I said I have to do full pictures, no more half-ass stuff. So I've been building up the discipline to do these full pictures. So whether it's 10 hours or 20 hours, I just do it. Yeah, I wish I had a lot more commissions, but they'll happen in time. So what I've got going though, in the meantime, is like I said, I was drawing Dungeons and Dragons monsters. So there's a big list of monsters that are part of this open OGL, open game license. All right, so basically anyone can make supplemental pieces that can work with Dungeons and Dragons as long as they only include the open game licensed content. So I gathered up the complete list of licensed, open game licensed monsters and started drawing them, because my goal is to, when I've got them all done, publish them as you know, like a deck of cards, an art deck for game masters, so that if they're playing along, you know, if they feel like it, they pull out the card, plop it down, say this is what you're facing. That's my plan. When I'm not doing commissions, I work on this. And please do go to my Instagram. I'd be honored if you follow me, but even if you don't follow me, it's the best place to go look to see the past work I've done, because it's very easy to look that stuff up on Instagram. It's the easiest and quickest way to look up the past stuff. But I can certainly open up files if you're interested in seeing past work. Sorry, Kat, I missed that. So yeah, this has become your designated art time. Yeah. Yeah, late night's kind of my natural time to draw. I've done graphic design like my whole career, and I did it because I wanted to be an artist who could make a living back when I didn't know better, because I grew up always hearing over and over and over, starving artist, starving artist, starving artist. And so I said, okay, well, I'll go in advertising, because advertising is a career. So I actually did graphic design. I did that for a while, did web design for a while, still do. I still do web design and print right now. But I want to do the illustration going forward. So that gets to another reason why I'm on Twitch doing the drawing, is to force myself to improve. Because since I just doodled my whole life, I never really got better. I got a little bit better, but not, you know, it took decades to get better because I never was too serious about it. So I've been serious. I've been practicing a lot more the last couple years, but I've really only been serious now about 6 months. But I love illustration. I just love drawing pictures. I love creating something from nothing. That's what I liked about graphic design as well, but drawing pictures is just awesome. Of course, I like comic books. I like fantasy art. So, you know, like every artist, if I had the choice, this is what I would do all the time. If I either didn't need the money or made enough money doing this, I would do this all the time. Play on some cool tunes and just draw all the time. Eventually I'll get around to doing my own comic book, but I'm got to get the art skills up better, I think, for that too. So I have a plan, and I woke up last year and said, if I don't start my plan, I'll be too old to do it. So there you go. You get my little life story. And my kids are grown. That helps. So it was always kind of on the back burner that the drawing or illustration or comic book writing or whatever it is was going to be my like retirement career, because I don't want to retire and do nothing. And I'm not a traveler. Some people travel. I'm not much of a traveler. I'd rather create my own worlds. So in this piece, I'm going through a phase now where I help develop the forms. It's not quite shading, but it just gives a little bit of dimensionality to the artwork. So right now I'm in the blending stage, so it all kind of works a little bit more cohesively. I'll do shading next. We're actually really worried about the light source. Cap, we surely have talked about that. Maybe not. But yeah, I have some grown kids. I have 3 from my first wife, and I have 1 stepdaughter from my second wife. And I've only had 2 wives, so I stopped there. Yeah. So they're like 29, 26, 23, and 20. All of them 3 years apart. That's so weird to say I have someone who's my kid at 29. I literally was 29 not that long ago. Well, then I remember what it was like when I was your age. It's a proven fact that as you grow older, time goes by faster. There's just something about our brains that we perceive time differently, and it starts speeding up. It's weird. It's a weird phenomenon. So my last 10 years have gone by faster than any decade in my entire life. It's really weird. But you're still safe, Cap. At least for another 10 years. So live it up, buddy. Sectocry. Did I say that right? In my country, you wait to 14 years, then 16, because beer, then 18, at least 21. Everything after 21 feels like waiting for death, though. There's so much more to look forward to even after 21. How old are you now, Sectocry? $33? Come on. Are you telling me you're not happy to be 33? Maybe I enjoyed my 33 because it was after my first divorce. Well, my only divorce. And not that I enjoyed the divorce, I certainly did not, but you get to the point where it's like F it. If I'm going to be divorced anyway, I might as well go have a lot of fun. So I had a lot of fun in my young 30s. Yep. Yeah, kids definitely look forward to 21 here. I think the other ages, we kind of look forward to being 18, but then we don't know why. 18 doesn't get you anything here. I don't know what our smoking age is, but I don't smoke and my kids don't smoke, so I don't, no one looks forward to that. So yeah, you don't get a whole lot at 18, except you're, considered an adult. You can be drafted, go to war, get killed, whatever. Who wants that? So quick poll. What is everyone's favorite age so far? So I'll jump in at 35. I felt like 35 was the best age for me because I wasn't old and I wasn't young. I was having a good time, all kinds of energy, strong, young still. So I had a great time at 35. And I feel pretty good now. I just felt a lot better at 35. See, Cap, every year is your best year, right? That's cool, man. It's perfect. Yes, we still have 12 viewers. That's a victory. They trick you, huh? You think you go 18 and have all the benefits, what you really get is bills, responsibility, and trouble with law enforcers. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of tough. It is tough being an adult. I started working at 15 and a half. It's the early, or 16 and a half. 15 and a half. Because you can work when you're 16, and then you can work with a worker's permit at 15 and a half. So I've been working since I was 15 and a half. And I've had my share of trouble, nothing major. Sometimes embarrassing. Sometimes just costly. That's not cheesy at all, cat. Twenties are a good age too. Everything is new. Everything's exciting. I think every age is a good age, really. You know? It's just how you look at it. Sometimes life can be harder than shit, though, but still good. Still good age. My art saves every hour automatically, so hopefully I won't lose anything within that hour. Hemolyodin. $13 viewers. I should show the full image. I haven't shown it in a while. Sectocry, I don't know. I've been streaming since October or November, so maybe you've been on my stream before. I mean, if you came in on Catastic's raid, I think she's raided me before too, so maybe you've been part of that raid. Thanks, Moody. Do you stream, Moody? If you do, I'm gonna go follow you too. No videos. Hey, and if anyone else is an artist or if they stream, let me know, because I'll be very happy to follow you and check out your streams and visit you guys. I prefer art streams, but I like watching some gaming stuff too. And Hemo, what am I drawing? Well, I draw, I don't know if you heard or if you came afterwards, but I draw Dungeons and Dragon monsters. So for this picture especially, I'm focused really mostly on this guy here. I'm just going to circle him again. This guy right here. All right. So that guy's a violet, as in purple, violet fungus. And I've got some flat colors there that are just sort of placeholders. I'll work on the color after. You did a stream. I'm sorry I missed it. It's always possible. It's possible you've got it. You stumbled across it, because I do have an Instagram. I've got well, all kinds of social networks. Wait, let me think if I can remember that. Link deck. I think that's what I call it. Yeah, so that link right there takes you to all of my links, because I do have practically all the social medias and galleries and stuff like that. So there is a chance you might have seen my artwork somewhere else. And if you have, that'd be great. That means it's getting out there. So, Cap, how'd your stream go, though? I can sell artwork, Sectocry. I do commissions if folks want commissions. But otherwise, if you want to just follow the Instagram, because I post to Instagram. Lately, I've been doing 3 pictures on Instagram for every illustration that I do. I do the pencil stage, the ink stage, and then the fully rendered stage. So if you want to, kind of keep tabs on the work, following Instagram is the easiest, because I always post to Instagram. The other links, I try to keep up, but they usually fall behind. But Instagram is always up to date. Yeah, I was reading up the stats or the specs in the monster manual, and yeah, for a low-level creature, they're actually it's pretty bad. They can hurt you. They can actually hurt you. Look at this guy. They killed him. Fun but exhausting. Was it exhausting interacting with your followers, or just exhausting or just exhausting to draw? Cap, what was exhausting? Oh, the party used them to distract the young shadow dragon. Ah, that's cool. Sounds like it was a good game. You made it for 6 hours. That's a long stream. Yeah, that sounds like it was a really good stream. I'm very much gonna, watch out for you, Cap. If I see you, I'll be there, I promise. But all the driving lately has been gobbling up my time. Takes practice, right? You have to get used to drawing and having other people, watch you draw live. I mean, I'm more comfortable doing that now, but in the beginning I was very nervous. And it takes practice talking to a screen where folks, where you can't hear them, where you're just talking to the chat box. I think that for me, I had to practice that. Yeah. Went really well, just a nice chill time. Still can't believe you went to 5 a.m. And you're still here, Cap? 5:25 and counting? No, that's okay. It's all good, Cap. I'm very curious or very interested in how your stream went, and I'm glad it went well. If it went that long, it must have been doing great. Yeah. In the beginning, that was actually really hard for me. I mean, on one hand, I knew I just need to be patient. And on the other hand, I was all like, really dying to have some folks visit, and so I could chat with them and stuff and kind of get the real experience of what Twitch is all about. Now I think I'm up to like 126 followers, which for me that's awesome. I remember when I was struggling to get to 50, and now I get followers. Like I don't even know where they're coming from. I get followers because I can finish a stream, I come back a couple days later, I got a couple more followers. So I don't know. They're seeing my videos. I guess they're browsing. So it's kind of feeding itself. Same thing for Instagram. Instagram's starting to pull in people even when I don't post. Now if I get a quiet chat, I just like, okay, time to get some work done. But I come for the chat. Yeah, when I first met you, I checked and you had all these followers and you said you never streamed and stuff, and it's like, how'd you get them? So I'm assuming you follow people and they follow you back? Wait till you get raided, Cap. That's nerve-wracking the first time. I was unprepared for my first raid and failed miserably. Connor raided me, and he only raided me with like, I don't know, maybe like 6 people. But I was just like, what? I froze. Wasn't ready for it. It was weird. I laugh at it now. But still, raids are still sort of nerve-wracking. Get a high number and you're like, okay. Yeah, I don't do follow for follow necessarily. And in the beginning, I was like really strict that I was only going to follow someone that I really thought was good. But now I follow people to be more supportive because I think other people followed me to be supportive, and I get it now. I didn't get it before, I didn't understand, and now I think I understand. And I genuinely, visit other people's channels and hang out and chat with them, and we have fun there too. So it just, one thing leads into another. Some people don't want to chat. You kind of have to chat, don't you? I tried that a couple times, like mic off. I tried a couple things. In the very beginning, I didn't even do my camera. I had this avatar that was animated, and it would animate live, so it was kind of a cool thing. But then I finally got to the point where I'm like, okay, I'll put my own face on the camera or on screen. Just got to get used to it. Yeah, have a breakdown, make it funny enough and still entertain people until I put myself back together. Yeah. I think that helps. I always joke about myself. I have no problem making myself the butt of a joke. Because usually it's funny to me too. Yeah, the raiding party, they like who they like, and they're loyal to the person that they're watching. And some people, they're like, yeah, let me try someone new and see how it works out. But other ones are like, yeah, I only have so much time. I just want to follow who I follow. I want to choose. And I get it. I totally get it, actually. I get that a lot. But I've gotten some followers from raids, so I'm always thankful for them. I've gotten some regulars from raids too, so I look forward to raids. I've seen other gamers and other channels, like they get on the front page of Twitch, and it's cute because their nerves are all racked, but they're like having a good time, having hundreds or thousands of people, watch them all at the same time. That'd be cool. I don't know how to get on the front page, but that would be cool. But man, I sure hope I'm drawn really well that day. Because there's sometimes I start streaming and thankfully no one comes online, to be honest, because even when I'm sketching and stuff, I'm like, oh my god, I suck so bad tonight. I hope no one comes on. And I've been lucky a couple times. They're like, whew. You remember the times before the talking dwarf? See, Cap goes way back. I had the talking, what was it, the hermit or the wizard? Yeah, and then I went to the dwarf. Yeah, I remember that, Cap. I changed my screen because of your recommendation. I brought my tip jar guy back. I wasn't using him for a long time. Do I regret it? No, not at all. It's my drawing space is a little bit small for me on my screen, but but I think the stream overall looks a lot better with the nice big image. So yeah, I've never regretted it. I looked at what I had before, and I'm much happier with what I got right now. I'll change things because that's what I do. I always change every while, but it's the way it's going to be for a while. I'll show you what my screen looks like. Where is... Yeah, so that's what my screen looks like in all its glory. So this part right here is where I'm drawing, and then I've got it set up in OBS so that it fills up a much bigger space because I have just one monitor. So that's what I see. This is what you see. Alright, I need to get something to drink. I do need more screens, you know. If I ever do one of those, I know some streamers, what's it called? The wish list? I should start a wish list to get a new monitor. Alright, I need to get something to drink. I'll be right back, folks. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of room, but what I would love to do is have one of those, I don't know how long they are, but a vertical screen. So my screen right now is 27 inch diagonally. It'd be nice to have, where'd my ruler go? Something about an 18-inch wide, but 18-inch vertical screen off to the side here. I think that would come in handy. And they're not that expensive. I could buy them. I just haven't. But I'm definitely envious of those big gaming systems that I see some guys have, where they got, you know, monitor on top and they've got 3 monitors spread out and their game is just like in panoramic vision. That's freaking awesome. When I first got this 27-inch, I thought, oh my god, it's way too big. Because I went from a 17-inch laptop screen to a 27-inch, and I just felt like it was overwhelming at first. And now I could never go back. I probably can't operate on a smaller screen. Yep, autosave. Yes, antiques are wonderful. I don't know if I had the money, honestly, if I'd buy a antique, but you know, those are definitely status symbols. I think the one thing that I didn't realize, because I've sampled Cintiqs a couple times and I haven't bought them because, you know, in that split second that I was using them, or in the few minutes I was using it, I, you know, couldn't get used to it. No way could you get used to it in time. And it's completely different than drawing from a pad. Completely different. But it would be nice to have a Cintiq or another monitor, drawing monitor, because what you draw, right, the stroke will be the stroke you see on the screen, same length. That'd be good. Right now on my drawing pad, if I draw an inch on screen, it's 3 inches. So it exaggerates my motion by a factor of 200%. Yeah, I totally agree with my lines too. I mean, I feel like my sketches, especially, I like my inks on the monitor. I do like my inks, but I feel like my sketch lines never look as good on the monitor as they do on paper. But if I had a Cintiq, that might kind of resolve that issue. There's Tavastri. Yeah, I was bouncing back and forth. Now I'm back on late. Tomorrow I'll be early if at all, because I'm working tomorrow night from 5 to 1:30 my time, so I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow night. So, yep, trying to get here as much as possible. Yeah, I guess this stream is late even for me, because usually I stop at 2 a.m. my time, and we're at 2:45 already. Well, I know I can sleep in the morning, so this was a good night to come back. Oh man. you guys hear that? That's exactly what it was. The other day I had a record breaking stomach. It literally sounded like a wolf howling in the dark. Oh, it lasted like, I don't know, 8 seconds. I was cracking up. Oh, chocolate covered Twinkies. How dare you bring that up again? Wow, that shadow color looks just like that regular color. I think I want all this in shadow. I think I'm gonna have to call it quits pretty soon. My eyes keep getting blurry and I can't get them to straighten out. My vision's going. Well, soon. Soon enough. The song that's playing on my channel? I wonder how long it is. I don't know which one's playing. Oh, there's a couple on here that are 30 minutes long. Oh, in fact, that's what it is. It's called Fluidscape and it's 30 minutes long. Oh, so it's nothing I'm playing. So you want to pull your hair out because of someone else's stream. Okay. It's possible you'll get tired of hearing the music after a few streams, but I have 10 hours of music queued up. And so technically, my stream should mix up a little bit differently, but sometimes I feel like I hear some of the same songs every single stream I do. Yeah, that song was good back in the 80s. That's kind of funny, but yeah, I would get tired of that too. I don't like forcing people. I mean, we all need some way of entertaining and getting those follows and stuff like that, but I don't like forcing someone. That's sort of like extortion, right? If you don't want to hear this song, then pay up, buddy. It's not my thing. Yeah, no worries. If it was one of my songs, I would have taken off the song. I need to copy that finger. I like that song, 500 Miles. I'm glad you're lurking. I'm glad people, you know, if they can't be around, that they lurk. Works for me. Yeah, I'm totally glad that you checked before you're like, yeah, that guy was a jerk. What an ass. I'm never going back. Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, everyone that comes to my stream, well, not everyone, but pretty much everyone says one of the things they like about my stream is that it's nice and relaxing. No drama. No, you can mute me. You might enjoy the stream much more that way. I don't profess to be a great entertainer. So muting me will not offend me. I'll mute myself. No, I've tried, like I said before, I tried muting before and just do music. And, you know, it's okay. But even I like participating in chat. Once in a while, I'm just in the mood to draw. And I might mute the mic, but I haven't done that in a long time. So I think I don't know that I would do it again. That's the fun thing about art, right? You just kind of forget everything else. At least I do. No real stress in the world while you're doing your art. Usually. Sounds good. I think I'm gonna call it 2. Just one more line. One more shadow. But yeah, once I finish this spot right here, I think that's it for tonight. Yep, thanks for Cat for raiding. And thanks Moody Vixen for hanging out and lurking for a while. And I do look forward to seeing you next time and chatting with you some more. Or letting you lurk some more, whatever you want to do. The next drawing is going to be a Spirit Naga. and I'm going to attempt to paint it. First time ever. So if you want to watch me make a fool of myself and we'll joke and have a good time doing it, then keep an eye out for that one. All right, so I'll save this. You were dozing and heard your name. Sleeping at the computer, are you? Oh man, I'm tired though. Okay. I'm not too happy with the colors yet. Oh. I should talk more. I've been told I have a soothing voice, so I should just keep talking, and you'll sleep deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper you'll go, more relaxed with every breath. Way down, way down. Then I'll hypnotize you. Okay, so I'm heading out. Good night, everyone. Thank you for sticking around. If there's anyone you want me to raid, let me know. I don't think anyone that I follow is on right now. Sure, and I hope to be back soon. Finish this one up and start that Spirit Naga. All right. That'll have to do. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.